neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
What's all the shouting about?
You stay out of this, Desmond. Well, Sally, I'm waiting. These cufflinks were my gift to Malcolm. What are you doing with them?
Oh, well, if you really want to know, you should ask Des. I found them in his bedroom.
What are you talking about?
Well, I was tidying up in there the other day and I saw them and I needed cufflinks for this shirt tonight and I shouldn't have taken them without asking. I'm sorry.
Desmond?
Oh, the fact is, and I didn't want you to get onto this, but you've sprung me. I've had them for years.
Never mentioned it to me.
Well, no. But I wanted something of Dad's, just a memento. But knowing how you felt, I mean, you were pretty hurt. So I didn't tell you.
Of course, you are entitled to a keepsake from your father, but did you have to go through all this cloak and dagger business? It's giving me palpitations.
Oh, I'm sorry. Come on. Come on, it's been a long day.
Yes, well, I'll just finish these and...
No. Sally will do that. You hop into bed.
Yes, well, I don't often think about Malcolm, you see. It's very upsetting. Excuse me, I will go to bed.
No, Mum.
Good teamwork, eh?
I'm not laughing, Sally.
I know. Oh, Des, I'm sorry, but I just didn't know what else to say. I mean, I've worn those cufflinks for years.
Just keep them out of sight in future. I don't like telling lies, especially to Mum.
Oh, hi, Charlene.
Oh, hi, Melanie. What are you doing here?
I've got a job near here. Just a couple of days' work as a temp.
Oh, lucky you. Or should I say lucky employer?
I have to be really serious, though. When I graduated, they said a good secretary never laughs. They really went on about it.
Wonder why?
Yeah, I was wondering why, too.
Look, I've got to get to work, Melanie. Good luck, right?
Thanks. Bye.
And so tell me, Gail, how are you finding life in the Big Apple anyway? Ah, good. And if I may be so bold as to ask, when are you coming home? What do you mean a bit delayed? Well, of course I'm concerned about it. I mean, we do have a business to run this end as well, you know. And the whole place is missing you. Well, you need it here, Gail, and I don't mind if you tell Rosemary I said that. Yeah, all right. Bye.
Is that Gail?
Yeah, she's like a kid in a lolly shop. Doesn't want to come home.
Well, it might be a bigger incentive if you told her that you missed her rather than the whole place.
Well, she knows what I mean, Graham.
Does she?
Is this the Daniels Corporation?
I hope so, otherwise I'm in the wrong office.
I'm Melanie Pearson, the new temp.
Oh, Melanie. Hi, how are you? I'm Paul Robinson. And this is Helen Daniels. You'll be working for the both of us.
Hello, Melanie.
Did they tell you this is my first job?
No, they didn't.
I thought I'd better slip that in early. Oh, that looks like me.
No, well, actually, that's where I sit. You're outside in reception.
Oh, oops, don't worry, I'll get the hang of it.
Well, anything you need to know, don't hesitate in asking. We're a team here, and that's what's important.
Today's perfectly straightforward. Mr. Robinson wants some letters typed. I'm afraid my typing isn't what it used to be, I'm afraid, so it's over to you.
Yeah, otherwise I've got to type them myself.
Do you know how to work the switchboard?
It's not like the one they had at college.
Oh, it's perfectly simple. You just press line 1 for Mr. Robinson and 2 for me.
Oh, how clever. Don't worry, I'll get the hang of it.
You're looking tired, Mum. How do you feel?
I had a dreadful night. I feel like a wrung-out dish rag. I do hope Sally hurries up. I have to open the coffee shop.
What are you doing?
You and Sally have no idea where to put things.
We put things where Daphne used to put them.
Well, for the moment, this is my kitchen, and I need them where I can find them, if that's all right with you.
Hey, no one's fighting you.
Now, when Daphne is back and you've shuttled me back to my little unit, well, then you can put things wherever you want.
It's not like that, Mum.
I'm sorry, Desmond. I had a dreadful night. I couldn't stop thinking about your father. You know, when I gave him those cufflinks, you know what he said to me? He said, Eileen, you are the only woman in the world for me. And in a peculiar way, he was right. Oh, we did have some good times.
Yeah, I know.
But he was weak. And I was a fool to trust him. But then if you can't trust people... But fortunately, you, unlike your father, you are honest with me. And I'll always be very grateful for that. You know, there have been a great many disappointments in my life, Desmond. But you are the one thing that I am very, very proud of.
Always the way, isn't it? Appliances run like a dream for years, and then just when you're in a dreadful rush, they choose that moment to pack up.
We're running very late, Sally.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Clarke. Look, you go ahead and I'll get there as soon as I can do something with this bird's nest.
Yes, well, I suppose I can. But any time lost must be made up. No, those are Daphne's rules, and I must abide by them. Desmond, stop biting your nails.
Don't worry, I'll make it up. But while I'm at it, I might as well make it worth my while. So could I do some urgent shopping this afternoon? I need a new hairdryer.
Well, as long as it's after the lunchtime rush, I'm sure I can manage.
Thanks, Mrs. Clarke.
Bye-bye, Desmond.
See you, Mum. Here, give us a go.
No use. Oh, at least we can get started on those electoral rolls this afternoon.
There's a bit of a problem with that.
Why?
Well, I've been thinking, and I hate to break a promise, but I can't help you look for Dad. You're gonna have to do it on your own. I hate to disappoint you, but if Mum ever found out that I went behind her back, especially in something like this, she'd be devastated.
Damn.
Just that pair of cufflinks really rocked her. It's easy to overlook that side of Mum. She's so set in her ways. But there's a lot of pain in the past that she'd rather forget.
Your mother's your first priority, right?
I didn't mean for you to take it like that.
Des, I don't want to hurt her either.
Yeah, I know. Which only goes to show that if we find him, we're going to have to be very careful.
Look, you've done enough already.
I didn't say that.
How do I look?
Like a model?
You reckon? Well, that's not too bad for a rush job. I don't believe it.
Hey, what can I say?
Thanks, Des. And don't worry, I do understand. See.
Hello, stranger. Didn't know you graduated.
This is my first job.
How's it going?
They're really nice, but it's a problem. I can't find anything.
Oh, what are you looking for?
Typing paper. I've looked everywhere.
Typing paper. Bank?
I can't, Henry. I'm working.
What?
I can't just get up and go to the bank. It's my first day. Thanks, Henry. You're a darling.
Hello.
The hell was that? Anyway, if you can take care of that for me, Grant.
Yes, I do this morning.
Stop it, Henry. I'm supposed to be serious.
What was that noise?
What noise, Mr. Robinson?
Sorry, Paul. You know me, making jokes, acting the fool.
Well, you're not paid to act the fool, Henry, and you're not paid to distract my staff either.
Yeah, right, eh? I was just stopping in to find out about work for today.
It's not really much, just a bit of weeding around the lake, probably an hour or so.
Oh, no worries. I'll take what I can get. Do you mind if I drop in at the coffee shop before I get started?
No, sure. In fact, I might come with you. You missed out on breakfast too, did you?
I'll break it down. It's 9 o'clock. Time for a snack in any man's language.
Gran, I'll get the morning tea.
Thank you.
Melanie, anything I can get you?
I'd really, really love one of those gooey custard tarts.
No worries.
But I can't have one. I'm on a diet. Grapefruit and salad.
I'll take that as a no.
I don't laugh like that.
Of course you don't. G'day, Sal. Morning, Ollie.
Morning, Paul. What can I do for you?
Are you beautiful?
Hi.
It's not even a smile for your favourite fellow. What's wrong?
Mrs. Clarke nearly found out last night. Des said he can't help me anymore.
Well, don't you worry. Henry Ramsay's on the job now. We'll rip through those electoral rolls in no time.
Well, thanks for the enthusiasm. But I want to get an early start, so I'm taking the afternoon off.
No sooner said than done. My afternoon's all yours.
Really?
Look, I'll pick you up at 2. We'll head straight into the city.
Henry, thank you.
Okay, we'll see Paul. I might give morning tea a miss, boss. I feel like getting stuck into it.
You okay? Work before stomach.
Sometimes a man's got to do what a man's got to do, Paul.
Aye.
How's it going, Henry?
Exactly the plan, thank you, Mr. Robinson.
Morning, Jim. Won't be a moment.
Oh, that's okay, Elaine. Looking for the boy tycoon here. Helen said he was here romancing you, was he?
Oh, get away with you.
How did the dinner go last night?
Oh, not too well, actually. Well, everything seemed like it was going fine. Greg was perfectly happy, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, he up and left.
Did he give you any indication why he's thinking of resigning?
No, it's a bit involved, really.
Well, tell me about it anyway. He's a good mechanic. I don't want to lose him.
There you are, Paul.
Thanks, Elaine. Just stick it on the account. Come back to the office. I'll give you all the juicy details.
Everything all right?
Yeah, Carl will be fine in a minute.
You know what I mean. How'd dinner go?
I had a great time. Do you want to get me the hose?
Knew you would. Just needed a shove to get you going. It's like an old car. Hey, why don't you come to our place for dinner tonight?
I'll be working back tonight.
Oh, go on. Look, you really like my family. We've met Henry. Mum's great. Clarks aren't the only people in Erinsborough.
I told you, I'm busy. Why don't you go and fill the ore bottles?
You're the boss.
It's not that, Billy. It's just there's more to life than football and hotting up Holden utes. What do you mean, what else is there? There's lots of other things, like discos and doing quizzes in magazines and heaps of things. Billy, I've got to go. And I'm sorry, but there's no point talking to you till you grow up a bit. Sorry, Mrs. Daniels.
That was nearly half an hour.
I was just trying to make Billy grow up a bit. Boys are so immature, don't you think?
Oh, it varies with individuals.
I need somebody who's past all that stuff. Someone like Mr. Robinson in there.
Paul?
No, Paul's the boss, Mr. Robinson.
Oh, that Mr. Robinson.
He said hello this morning. He's really mature, really my kind of person. You could tell by the way he said it.
Whatever Greg's problem is, it's serious.
Well, it obviously ties him with the boxing somehow.
I mean, it's probably none of our business, and if he wants to keep it private, that's fine. It's just that I can't be bothered going through all the turmoil of finding another mechanic when I've got a perfectly good mechanic already.
Well, I guess we have to play it by ear.
I guess we do have to play it by ear.
Yeah, I like his idea of putting on a junior to detail the cars, though.
Look, I don't know. Maybe we ought to wait for things to settle down and for the clientele to build up before we...
It's up to you.
I'll go and have a chat to him about it now. Don't let him work you too hard. Paul usually carries a whip and a chair.
Oh, thanks, Steph.
See you later.
See you, Mr. Robinson. Gee, he's a nice man. He's not into football and hotting up cars, is he?
Bottle's all done, Chief. Have I done something?
What?
You seem really unhappy about something. Is it me? I mean, the other day you nearly broke my wrist just because I mentioned boxing.
I seem to remember apologising for that.
Yeah, and it's forgotten. But I would like to know what's going on. What are you so against boxing
I'm
for?
sick and tired of being interrogated, right? Why don't you wake up to yourself? Boxing is a mug's game. And if you had half a brain, you'd realise that without bugging me all the time.
Charlene doesn't know what she's done wrong, you know.
What is it with people around here, huh? A bloke just wants to do his job, mind his own business. Ever since I got here, I've had nothing but dinner invitations in the 3rd degree.
People are just trying to be friendly.
Yeah, well, I don't need it. Haven't they ever heard of privacy?
Don't get all worked up. Just say no.
Oh, is that it? That's the magic formula. Great. Well, that's what I'm saying. No.
I'm sure everyone will respect you for it. But don't take that on Charlie, no? I'll have a quiet word with her, ask her not to hassle you. And Greg, if ever you want to talk about it, I'm available to listen.
Oh, hi, Lenny.
Your dinner's in the oven. Hi, Sally.
Hi.
Oh, where's Mum?
Gone to the movies with Harold. Anyway, I'd intended to spend the whole evening locked in my room.
Well, I just never realised there were so many Malcolm Clarkes in Australia. It's going to take ages to contact them. He might even be on the electoral roll.
Never fear, Henry's got a great idea. Now, what's always guaranteed to bring anyone out of the woodwork? Quids, cash, rupee, loot, dosh, money, you know.
Guess so.
We put an ad in all the main newspapers, in all the major capital cities. Malcolm Clarke, ex-Perth. Make contact about an inheritance. Now, the right person's bound to come forward.
I thought solicitors were the only people who placed ads like that.
So we become solicitors. Easy.
I put the bin out. I saw Sally going into the Ramsays with Henry. Desmond, what on earth are you doing?
Peeling potatoes for the roast we're going to have tonight.
Desmond, really?
What?
Oh, come on, give it to me.
Well, what's the problem?
Well, most of the potato is ending up in the sink. We could use the peelings for chips.
A great idea. What were we saying about Sally and Henry?
The young girl shouldn't be there.
What's the big deal? Henry lives there and Sally's his girlfriend.
I happen to know Madge Ramsay is out. And what if Charlene isn't there?
Then they'll be alone?
Exactly. Check the roast.
Oh.
Well, thanks for spending so much time on this, Henry.
Oh, no problem.
Do you want me to write the ads?
I'll fix it up.
I really am very grateful.
Was that all?
Definitely.
Hey, really very lovable.
I have to think about it. See you tomorrow.
Hey, trust me. We've as good as found him. See ya.
Did I hear the door shut?
Yep.
Did you two have an argument?
No, things couldn't be better.
What on earth's that?
Oh, Lenny, I need a favour. From the day after tomorrow, if you answer the phone during business hours, can you say that?
What for?
There's this important call. Just a deal I'm working on.
Henry, if it's one of your deals, I don't want to know about it. I'll do it, but I don't want to know about it.
All you have to do is take their number. I'll call them back.
Aren't you forgetting something? I'm hardly here in business hours. Mum's the one you're going to have to convince, and there's no way she'll wear it.
Just you leave Mum to me.
Potatoes are nice.
Sorry I'm late.
So glad you're all right, dear.
Sorry?
Did you have a good time? I don't see any shopping.
Well, I did a lot of looking. I didn't see anything I was mad about, so I held on to my money. Des fixed my dryer for me anyway.
Very wise.
Dinner looks good.
Romance seems to be blossoming between you and Henry. We'll see you together these days. Just like pepper and salt.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Henry's a really nice guy.
Well, just be sure he remains that way, dear. Sally, dear, your own mother isn't here to tell you, so I feel I must. It is very easy to confuse feelings of love for more, temporary, more physical ones. Especially if you're a man. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think so.
Just be very careful, dear. In certain sets of circumstances, men cannot be held responsible for anything they say or do. That's all I'm going to say on the matter.
I'll remember that, Mrs. Clarke.
Lucy, turn that radio down, please.
Greg, hello, come in.
I won't keep you.
Helen, could we have a minute, please?
Oh, no, don't bother. Listen, I've been giving it quite a lot of thought, and I've decided I have to give him a notice.
Can I ask you why?
It's personal.
Greg, I think you owe me a bit more than that. It's going to be quite a hassle for me to try to replace you. And I don't want to leave Charlene out on a limb, so if you don't mind, I'd like to know why you want to leave.
I don't owe you a damn thing, so let's forget it, shall we?
Surely there's some other way we can work this out.
I very much doubt that. Why do you people insist on asking all these flaming questions?
I just want to help you, that's all, and I want to help myself.
All right. You want the truth? I'll give you the truth. I murdered someone. How's that, huh? Nice juicy titbit for all the gossips around here.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little little understanding, you can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
And from what I know, he's totally against violence of any sort, and he's honest, hard-working.
Something's certainly troubling him.
That's for sure.
Do you think you should go after him?
No. Any attempt I make at being friendly only makes matters worse.
Oh, well, perhaps tomorrow when he's cooled down a bit.
Yeah, maybe. Wait and see what happens.
Oh, it's hard to know what to think.
Well, I don't think he's a murderer, whatever he says.
Who's not a murderer? Are you talking about Greg Cooper?
Your imagination is becoming rather too active for your own good, young lady.
Well, if you must know, we were discussing a television program we were watching earlier.
What was it called?
Lucy, your grandmother and I were having a private conversation. Now, is there something we can do for you?
Yes. I'm having some trouble with my homework. Can you help me?
Well, go back into your room and I'll be in there in a few minutes.
Thanks.
In a few minutes, I said.
Lovely bickers, aren't they? I do so enjoy having visitors over for tea sometimes. Would you like another one? I'm sure you would. Beg, then. Beg for it.
Hi, mate.
Mike.
Bouncer, what have you been getting into? Mrs. Mangle, sweets aren't good for dogs.
Well, I'm sure I haven't been feeding him sweets.
Well, it's made a bit of a mess.
He must have stolen a biscuit from the plate. Bad boy, Bouncer. You're a bad dog.
It's all right. I'll take him home. Come on, boy.
Bye-bye, Bouncer.
Hey, Dad.
Burning the midnight oil again, you'll be old before your time.
Not me. Money keeps me young. Might as well be glad when my offsider gets back.
In more ways than one, I imagine.
Bit late for a social call, isn't it, Dad?
Yeah, I know. I've got a few problems with Greg Cooper. I thought you might like to talk them over with me.
Yeah, sure.
He was over at the house earlier on, and he was pretty upset. As a matter of fact, he told Helen and me that he'd murdered someone.
You're joking.
That's what he said.
No, that couldn't be true. I mean, if he'd murdered somebody, he'd hardly be broadcasting it to the world, would he?
Oh, that's what I thought. So, what was he on about?
Hang on, remember I told you he went a bit funny over at the Clarke's place the other night? Well, when Des mentioned his brother, the one who died.
He was a boxer, wasn't he?
Oh.
Maybe there's some connection.
Oh, it seems to fit in with what we know. Reckon you should front him and find out?
Well, frankly, after tonight, I don't know if I'll ever see him again. The reason he came over in the first place was to hand me his notice.
Oh, great. So now you're looking for yet another mechanic?
Well, not necessarily. As if he does decide to stay, we're going to have to give him all the support he needs.
Sure, that's what he wants.
In the meantime, keep it under your hat.
Say no more.
But they said they didn't believe it.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. Adults always walk around the facts in great big circles. Got any pickles?
Who do you reckon he killed anyway?
How should I know? Probably his wife, and he put her down the garbage disposal.
So how come no one knew she was missing, Bright Spark?
Because he told everyone she'd shot through with another guy.
Oh, you sure can make up stories. Anyhow, I've met him and he seems pretty normal to me.
Has he got really weird eyes that look straight through you?
Of course not. But he never tells you anything about himself.
He told your father he was a murderer. Got any chips?
Yeah.
I don't reckon Charlene's safe working with him.
Do you think we should warn her?
Hey, we could do better than that. How would it be if you and I were the ones who caught him and turned him into the police?
I shouldn't have told you.
Yeah, all we'd have to do is hang around the coffee shop.
And that should frighten him into a full confession.
Well, you said he goes in there a lot. So we just listen to what he says to people and stuff, and
You know, look for clues.
You're crazy.
Look, I read a lot of detective magazines and they do it all the time.
Anything for a laugh. Seeing you hunting for clues in the coffee shop should be fun.
Good. And we'll turn him into the police. Hey, and maybe we'll even get a reward or something. Chrissy.
Hey, big guy, any chance throwing a few more clothes in the wall? Funny time to be cleaning the floor, mate.
Ha ha. This washing machine and I are not on speaking terms.
Yeah, I'll finish that. What happened?
Oh, that damn thing gave a couple of cops, and then I'm sure it gave a little laugh.
Are you going to tell that to the repairman?
Well, that's another thing. I can't wait around here all day for a repairman to turn up.
Don't sweat it, Mum. Super's under the rescue. Got nothing happening today, so I can stick around if you like.
Oh, bless you. I'll get onto the serviceman now. Ramsay Robinson. Explain, please, super son.
Yeah, meant to mention that to you. Just a little favour I'm doing for a friend. We all have to say that when we answer the phone. Don't mind, do you?
Of course I do. That's false advertising or something. Henry, what are you up to?
It's pretty complicated, Mum. Yeah, but it's nothing illegal, I promise. Well, I wouldn't put you in a situation that was illegal, would I?
Wouldn't you?
Oh, Mum, it's really important to this friend, and it'll only be for a couple of days. Please. Oh, please, Mum.
I'm not going to spout any of that garbage about being solicitors. I don't want to get involved in any flim-flammery. Is that understood?
Absolutely.
Oh, I must need the attentions of a psychiatrist. All right, I will take the messages when I'm alone in the house, but only for a couple of days. Is that understood?
Understood.
So how you feeling? Confident?
Oh, if preparation's got anything to do with it, I should come through with flying colours. Oops.
I bet you're feeling better than you were this time last year. That's why Scott's doing his Year 12 again. I fell down this drain and hurt myself. He was too busy worrying about me to think.
It wasn't just that, Lucy. There was a lot more to it.
Well, at least this year you have to worry about his maths and economics and stuff.
There is a slight problem of my marriage being on the rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if it hadn't been for stupid me, you'd probably
It's
be back
not your
together
fault,
again.
Chrissy. If she was going to come around by now, she would have done so. Matter of fact, I was kind of hoping I'd hear from her this morning. Even if it was just to wish me good luck.
Oh, well, we all wish you good luck anyway.
Of course we do.
And Charlie's probably on her way over here right now, this very moment as we speak.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, I haven't really got time to hang around and wait, have I?
Scott, you have to eat something.
No, Gran, I don't really feel like it. Dad, is it okay if I take the car?
Sure, I'll be there in a minute.
Okay. See ya. See everyone.
Maybe fixes that washing machine today. I'm fresh out of clean socks.
Henry, this may seem a bit Stone Age to you, but have you ever thought of rinsing him out by hand? Huh?
You're kidding, aren't you?
What time is it? Oh, I slept through the alarm again.
Oh, calm down. You needed the sleep. You've still got plenty of time to get to work.
Yeah, hi, Mrs. Daniels. It's Charlene. Is Scott still there? Oh, right, I'll try, thanks.
Charlene, you can't go out like that.
Hey, Scott! Stop! Great. Sorry, Bounce. I'm not in the mood to play. I just wanted him to know I'd be thinking about him.
I know, love, I know. Sit down. I'll get you coffee.
He'll understand, Lenny.
I don't know. Scott and I aren't too good at understanding each other these days.
Well, at least you tried. You can tell him that. Here you are.
We went through it all together last year. All the worry and stress and stuff. I just thought I could give him some moral support this time around. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't catch up with him. Probably just would have told me to get lost.
If you walk out that door, our marriage is over.
Yeah, well, I haven't got much time to give it too much thought. The exams are pretty close. I want to give all my attention to them.
If you walk out that door, our marriage is over.
Right. Please remember the rules of this exam. If you have a question, raise your hand. Do not leave your seat. Duration of the exam will be 3 hours, and it's now 9 o'clock, so you may start writing.
Sorry I'm late.
Sleep in, did we?
Didn't get to sleep till all hours. How was Scott this morning?
Oh, he seemed pretty confident, actually.
That's good.
He was sorry he didn't see you before he left.
That's right, I really did. Even chased after the car in my dressing gown. I guess I just got up too late.
Well, he has another exam this afternoon. Perhaps you can catch up with him at lunchtime.
Yeah, I'll try that car. Leave it to the apprentice to open up, why don't you?
Yeah, well, let's get on with it, shall we?
Yeah, righto.
I didn't expect to see you again.
Well, once a drifter, always a drifter, eh?
Well, those aren't the words that I'd have chosen.
You can choose any words you like. It makes no difference to me. I had no intention of leaving you in the lurch. I came round last night to give you 1 week's notice. Now, if you excuse me, I've got work to do. Look, you're quite welcome to stay and watch, but I warn you, this is as exciting as it gets.
I want to apologise for whatever it was I said last night that upset you.
Fine. Apology accepted.
And I was a little bit concerned by what you told me.
And you'd like an explanation, right?
Only if you feel like giving me one.
Yeah, okay. I had a brother, Colin. Except he was more of a best friend than a brother. A couple of years ago, I was responsible for his death. Oh, the coroner called it death by misadventure. But as far as I'm concerned, I murdered him. And I've got to live with that somehow. You see, I got him into boxing. Oh, and he was good. Well, he's better than me. He turned professional and made a packet. And every cent he earned, he used to give back into the family. You know, schooling for me and for my sister. Housekeeping for Mum.
Sounds like a pretty good bloke, this brother of yours.
Yeah, he was. Never used to think about himself. Except when it came to Trish.
Trish? Was that his girlfriend?
She was going out with me. And then she meets Cole and she doesn't want to know about me anymore. I was so angry. All I could see was he pinched my girlfriend. I wouldn't listen to anything he had to say about it, like how he loved her and he wouldn't have done it otherwise. I'd stopped being his sparring partner around then. And one day he convinced me to come back. And when I got into that ring, God help me, I gave him everything I had.
Didn't anyone try to stop it?
Oh, yeah. His trainer could see he was getting groggy. When Cole got out of the ring, he fell, hit his head, and that was that.
Oh, well, it's an accident. I had something to do with boxing. There's always a risk involved.
Yeah, nice try, but it won't wash. You see, I wanted to hurt him. Maybe I even wanted to kill him.
Greg, listen to me.
No. I've had enough of bleeding hearts and sympathy, Jim. Whenever I stay in one place for too long, people find out. The same thing happens. I can't take that anymore.
Well, it doesn't have to happen here.
People get curious. They ask questions.
Well, don't tell them anything. I won't.
It won't work. But thanks anyway. Thanks for listening. Strange as it seems, I feel better getting that off my chest.
Well, if there's anything I can do anytime, just say.
Yeah, thanks.
Mike, you're going to have to do something about that animal. When I left, he was loping around the neighbourhood like a stray wolf.
Wolves don't wear collars and tags, Mrs. Mangle, especially not stray ones.
And furthermore, when I tried to apprehend him, he seemed to think it was all a great game. I thought my heart would burst with the exertion.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry about that. He tends to forget himself every now and then.
It's not me I'm worried about, it's the dog.
We don't have to worry about Bouncer. He knows where his dinner dish lives.
That's not the point. You do realise, don't you, that if he were to savage a passerby, he would probably have to be put down.
Mrs. Mangle, Bouncer isn't going to hurt anybody. Not unless he licks them to death.
You may not take this seriously, Mac, but it is a serious matter. People who own animals have a civic duty to keep them under control.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Des must have left the gate open or something. I'll have a word with him.
Please do.
Hi, Mrs. Mangle.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, girls.
We'll have a cappuccino, 1 chocolate milkshake, and 2 serves of raisin toast, thanks.
Right.
Hope he comes in soon. I don't want to wait here all day.
Don't worry. Any minute now he'll probably waltz through the door with a carving knife and bloodstains all over him.
Chrissy.
Listen, I'm going to get out of here for a while. I think I'll nip over to the coffee shop, have some breakfast. You want anything?
Just a favour. Do you mind if I take an early lunch break? I want to see someone about something.
Oh, that sounds like a good enough reason to be.
You know, you're pretty nice when you're not being snitchy.
And another milkshake for me, please.
You'll get fat.
Not me, I'm naturally slim. Is that him? Told you he'd come in. Shh. But that's him, isn't it? That's the murderer.
Chrissy, shut up.
You're Jim Robinson's daughter, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm Lucy, and this is my friend Chrissy. She's staying with us.
What were you saying about me just then?
Nothing. You can't scare me, Greg Cooper.
Chrissy, will you shut up?
Well, why should I? Lucy's father knows all
Why
about...
don't you just do as your friend says and shut up?
You've done it now, haven't you?
Dad, he still sounds like a bit of a worry. I mean, can't you tell us the rest of it?
I've told you all I can without betraying a confidence.
Yeah, but is he safe to have around?
I guarantee it.
Well, that's all that matters, surely.
All right, what do you want us to do?
Well, forget everything I said last night and forget everything that happened at the Clarkes. If he can go for a little while without any questions, he might learn to trust people again.
Okay, whatever you say. Well, you know the full story.
So nothing he says. Nobody's going to know he says. I want to flatten you, Robinson.
What's up with you? I haven't told anyone anything.
I trusted you.
Well, I respected that trust, so what's your problem?
Yeah, well, you can stick it. You can stick your job, your sympathy. You can stick a lot of it.
That's it. Stop writing, please. Leave your sheets on the table until I collect them, then you can leave the room. Thank you.
Hi.
I was
now
trying
sort of
to
hope-
see this morning.
How'd you go?
Okay, I think.
Listen, we should talk. Can I make you lunch?
Sounds good to me.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
See that, Madge? It says that I am now a shareholder in Glatanium Mining.
Sounds very impressive.
I'm only a small shareholder, mind you, but you know what they say about little acorns? Thanks to the advice I got from Paul's stockbroker, I may soon be a wealthy man.
Is that really important to you?
Well, yes, it is, now that I've got you to consider.
Oh, Harold, you don't have to be rich for me to love you.
I know that, but it won't stop me from wanting to give you the best. Not to mention a wedding that people will talk about forever. Oh, I can see it now.
So can I. It'll be quiet and small and dignified.
You don't want a big wedding?
Oh, Harold, not at our age. Just family and friends, that's all I want.
All right, then, if that's what you want, that's what you shall have.
Oh, Scott, how nice to see you.
Oh, hi. And back with Charlene, just as you should be.
We're not together, Harold.
No, but we are talking, so...
And we're going to do a lot more talking.
Oh, well, that's a step in the right direction.
Yes, it certainly is, and the last thing they need is us hanging around. So why don't you take me out to lunch?
What a splendid idea. Yes, I'll be glad to.
Oh, Scott, I'm sorry I didn't ask how the exam went.
Oh, pretty good. I think I got the marks I need to get into journalism.
Oh, you certainly deserve it with all the work you've been doing. But we can talk about that later. Come on, Madge, let the young ones have their little chat.
I really am glad about the exam, love.
Oh, well, thanks, Matt. I mean, Mum.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Well, might as well see what Mum's got stashed in the pantry. No point in talking on an empty stomach.
No point at all.
Melanie, is Paul in?
Yes, but how are you?
I'm fine. Shouldn't I be?
I've been so worried about you since Greg Cooper tried to hit you. You're probably still in shock.
Actually, I'm all right. Really.
Are you sure you're not just trying to be brave?
Absolutely, thank you.
Could you tell Mr. Robinson I've gone out for lunch?
Sure. That Melanie's a bit of a worry.
Typing's okay.
She said today she's gone out for lunch. What's wrong?
Oh, my memory. I was stupid enough to leave some papers at home that I need here. I'll have to go and pick them up later.
That's old age.
Yeah, something like that. Did you manage to catch up with Greg?
No, he'd already packed up and left the caravan park by the time I got there.
Oh, no forwarding address, I suppose.
I told the park owner he'd send him the new address once he'd settled in. I'll have to wait till then.
Dad, I don't know why you're pursuing it. I mean, why don't you just leave it?
I promised Greg that I would tell no one about his background. Now, for some reason or other, he thinks I've gone back on that promise.
And you want to find out why?
And I want to find out who's responsible for making him think that way, because whoever it is, they better have a very good explanation.
Dress it's revolting. Check out the jewels. Can I have another grapefruit when you're ready, mate?
Yes, sure.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Oh, mate, thank you.
Now, is there anything else I could get you?
Well, I really shouldn't, but I can't resist a piece of cheesecake and...
Would you make that too, please?
Right.
I never could get the hang of getting that last little bit out without making a noise.
You and me both.
Isn't that amazing? I just knew we'd have heaps in common.
Why is bothering to talk to her? She's nothing special.
Then you go and talk to him.
I haven't got anything interesting to say.
Tell him about Greg Cooper. That'd get his attention.
Chrissy, will you shut up? We could be in enough trouble without you making things worse.
Oh, really, Bouncer? You can't possibly be hungry after the breakfast you've had. And besides, you have to watch your weight. A fat dog is an unhappy dog. And anyway, you don't like cheese. Oh, all right then, but here, chew it before you swallow it. And don't put crumbs on the carpet. You're very privileged to be eating in the sitting room. Oh, you'll give yourself indigestion. Yes, and don't you look at me like that, because I'm not going to give you any more. In fact, I shouldn't really have given you any at all. So, why don't we go outside and burn off some of those calories, I thought you'd like that idea. Yes. Come on, then. Come on. We'll see if we can find your ball.
The way I see it's quite simple, right? I love you, and you must still love me, otherwise you wouldn't have come to school to see how I did in the exams, right? I mean, it's just stupid to pretend you don't care.
So now I'm being stupid.
No, I didn't mean it like that. It's just that if we don't say what we're really feeling, then we're going to keep being angry with each other all the time.
Of course I love you, Scott. Otherwise I wouldn't have been so upset about you and Jane. And I admit I was being childish, thinking it had anything to do with Chrissy, but Jane was my best friend. I can't just snap my fingers and forget about it.
If you love me, you'll have to forgive me sometime.
Forgiving you's the easy part. But I'm scared.
What of?
Ending up like Mum and Dad. Of him always coming back after having a fling. Mum always taking him back. Always hoping he'd change.
But we're nothing like your mum and dad.
How do you know? Scott, we've only just started out. What will we be like in 20 years' time? I'm not trying to play games with you. And I'm not trying to hurt you. But we can't get back together until I'm not scared anymore. Look at the time. Your next exam starts in 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Well, where's my bag? Oh, my bag. Oh, sorry. You thank you.
Quickly.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Paul, wait a sec. Mate, can you give me a lift to school?
Sorry, mate, no time. Try walking, eh?
Please, the exams start in 10 minutes. I'm going to be late, please.
Go on, get in.
Clever boy.
Don't worry, mate, I'll get you there.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Let's go.
Last time.
Oh, no, bouncer! No, bouncer, no! Oh.
Oh, bouncer. This is your doing.
Mrs. Mangle, he practically ran under the wheels.
You were driving recklessly. He could die because of
Mrs.
you.
Mangle, it was my fault, okay? If I hadn't have asked Paul to drive me to school...
What happened? Scott, you're supposed to be at school.
What about Bouncer? Look, he needs a vet.
Will you go? You don't want to fail, do you? We'll take care of Bouncer.
But Mike, I mean, who's going to tell
Scott,
Mike?
just go.
Yeah, all right. Okay, Charlotte.
Bouncer. I think we should get him into the car.
No, he mustn't be moved. Call the vet and tell him to come here.
No, that'll take too long, Mrs. Mangle. I think if we lift him carefully, it's better if he comes in my car.
Oh, I don't know.
Go on, go and get a blanket, quickly.
You think you'll be all right?
I don't know, I hope so.
Well, I still reckon we should tell him. Well, then if Greg Cooper murders us, Mike will know who did it. Well, I'm going to tell him.
Then I'm going home. I don't want to hang around here and be embarrassed.
Some friend. Mike,
Excuse me, Vikki.
can I have your advice about something?
Yeah, sure.
Well, what would you do if someone was out to get you?
Hang on, I don't follow. Who's out to get you?
Greg Cooper. Well, he knows that Lucy and I know that he's a murderer. And I'm scared.
Who made up that garbage? Lucy?
It's true.
Listen, Lucy's a little kid with a big imagination and she should know better than go and make things up like that. And you should know better than to repeat them. Hello? Coffee shop, Mike speaking. What? Well, is he okay? Yeah. Yeah, okay, thanks, Paul. I'll meet you at Mrs. Mangle's.
Tell me the truth. He's dead, isn't he?
Mrs. Mangle, he's fine. Look, a few bruised ribs and a bit of concussion, but in a day or so, he'll be fine. Here you go.
Oh, Bouncer. Oh, you poor thing. What a nasty time you've had of it. But don't you worry. You'll be all right. Now you're here with me. Yes.
Mrs. Mangle, it's about the vet's bill, too.
What about it?
Well, it wasn't too costly, so I thought we'd go halves.
Certainly not. You were the one who ran over him.
Yeah, but you were the one that threw the ball out onto the street.
Oh, really? It was clearly your fault. You and that brother of yours.
Hey, don't pick on Scott. How would you feel having to sit through an exam not knowing if Bouncer was alive or dead?
I wouldn't have thought that that was of interest to you. As I understand the matter, you two have separated.
Doesn't mean I want him to fail.
How's Bouncer? I couldn't get away from the shop. I was just going out of my mind.
Well, as I said on the phone, mate, he's fine.
Oh, yeah. You know how it is. Can't stop worrying.
Yeah, well, he's not quite as good as new, but almost.
Yeah, well, thanks for getting him to the vet so quick, Paul. How much do I owe you?
No, forget it. Well, Mrs. Mangle and I feel that we're both to blame, so we thought we'd foot the bill. Won't we?
Very well.
Mike, I know you probably don't want to let Bouncer out of your sight. But can I ask you a favour?
He could be anywhere. Just watching, waiting till I'm alone.
I reckon he's got better things to do.
Oh, I wish I'd never found out about Greg Cooper. Honest, it's enough to give you the heebie-jeebies.
Dry up, Chrissy, will you? I'm trying to read.
You'll be sorry if he does get me, because he's probably after you, too.
Yeah, and I'm scared still.
Lucy, you home? What is this, a fortress?
Chrissy was scared.
Oh, Mr. Robinson, don't ever do that to me again. Well, I thought you were him.
Him who?
The murderer. Well, I told him I knew what he'd done, and now he's going to get me to make sure I don't squeal on him.
All right, what's this about?
Nothing, Dad.
Lucy, I want to know the truth.
I sort of happened to mention to Chrissy about Greg Cooper being a murderer.
And where did you hear that?
You and Gran were talking about it last night. Anyway, Chrissy went and blabbed it to Greg. Now she's scared he'll get her.
Lucy. Have you any idea the trouble you've caused?
Yes.
Well, I don't think you have. You were just gossiping for the sake of it, without giving any thought to who you might be hurting.
But you were the one who said Greg Cooper was a murderer.
So on the basis of part of a conversation that you overheard, you saw fit to tell lies about someone you hardly even know.
You pretended you were talking about a show on television.
If your grandmother and I wish to have a private conversation, Lucy, that is our business. We don't have to explain our reasons to you. And as for you, young lady, thanks to you, Greg Cooper has had to leave Erinsborough. I'm left without a mechanic to run my workshop, and Charlene, she has no one to oversee her apprenticeship.
I'm sorry, Mr. Robinson.
Well, I'd like you both to go to your room and have a good, long, hard think about what you've done. Now, march!
I guess you want me to go home now.
That might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I think maybe it's time I went.
Between Bouncer being hit, Greg Cooper leaving and Scott almost missing his exam, it's been quite a day.
Oh, I'm so glad Bouncer's all right. Scott would have felt so guilty if anything had happened to him.
Especially the way things are between him and Mike.
And how are things between you and Scott?
We're working at it, Harold. At least we're not screaming at each other. So it's a start.
Oh, look, you stay there. I'll get it. Hey, Ramsay, Robinson and Mitchell.
Don't worry about it, Harold's just one of Henry's mad schemes.
Scott, good to see you. Come in, come in.
Hi.
Hi.
Listen, I just wanted to say thanks for bringing Bouncer to school today. It really helped me with my exam.
You felt you did well?
Yeah, I really do.
That's good.
Scott, how would you like to stay for dinner?
Oh, that'd be good, thanks. Yeah, do you mind if I give Gran a call just to tell her what's happening?
Of course
All
not.
right.
I'll just go and check the fridge and see what we've got. Harold?
What?
Come on, Harold.
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry things worked out this way.
Yeah, well, I'm sort of missing Mum and Dad. And I want to get back before they forget me.
I don't think there's much chance of that.
You never know. It's probably none of my business, but Lucy's crying. And it's not really fair to blame her. Well, I'm the one who caused all the trouble.
Well, I appreciate your concern, Chrissy, I do, but Lucy did the wrong thing when she gossiped to you about Greg, and she knows it. How about I ring your parents, let them know you're coming, huh?
Thanks.
I wish you weren't going.
Oh, it's time I went home. Well, I feel pretty dumb, even though your dad's been really good about everything.
Oh, he doesn't like yelling in front of visitors. But once you're gone, boy, am I going to cop it. In a way, I wish I was going with you.
Tell you what, next holidays, why don't you come up and stay? Then you could meet Mum and Dad and Uncle Frank.
Can I ride on your horse?
Of course you can.
You've got a deal.
I see the All Ordinaries Index was up 4 points again.
Is that good?
Oh, my word, it is. You know, it's something I wouldn't have been aware of until I bought into Glatanium. I'm just realising what a fascinating community the business world can be. Now, you take the futures, for instance.
Let's not, Harold. I'm sure Scott and Charlene have got other things they want to talk about.
Oh! Oh, yes, of course, yes. Yes, well, I may as well go home. Get to bed, have an early night, eh?
I might do the same.
Yes.
Charlene, you don't mind if I leave you with the dishes, do you?
No, I'll do them tonight.
Oh, thanks for dinner. It's great. Really good.
Glad you could come.
Well.
Oh, good night.
Yes.
Oh, Harold, I'll see you to the door.
Would you?
Bye. I guess they mean well.
Talk about obvious, though. Why don't I make us both a cup of coffee, and then we can get down to what everyone really wants us to do. Talk.
Well, why don't we just forget about what everyone else wants? Is that what you want?
You know it is.
Hi. Sorry I'm late. The philosophy lecture always runs over time.
Your dinner's on the stove.
Oh, where's Bouncer? He's not in my bed, is he?
He most certainly is not. I took him back to the Clarkes, where he belongs.
What for? I thought you liked having him here.
I have no personal objection to his presence most of the time, but I've decided that the responsibility is too great. He could have been killed today because he wasn't under proper supervision, and for that I blame you and not myself.
Well, I couldn't help it. I don't know how he gets out of Des's backyard. I've blocked off all the holes in the fence.
And you should keep him on a chain. And there's no use these cluttering up the house anymore.
Don't you even want him to come and visit you anymore?
Definitely not. Oh, I admit I have been encouraging him lately, but that was only because I was missing Jane. I've come to terms with her being gone now.
Right, well, I'll make sure that he keeps out of your way then.
Please do. Oh.
I've missed you.
I've missed you too.
Don't want to keep going on like this, do you?
Of course I don't.
Good. Then how about I stay tonight?
No, Scott.
Well, what's wrong now? You said you love me.
I do. But I think you should be going home now.
Why?
I already told you. I don't want you moving back until we've solved all our problems. I just don't want us ending up like Mum and Dad.
Would you just stop using your Mum and Dad as an excuse?
I'm not, Scott. I need some time. It's not fair for you to keep pressuring me. Why don't you just go home?
What's going on? Scott, what have you done to upset Charlene?
I haven't done anything.
Well, you've obviously done something.
No, it's not me, it's you.
Me?
Yeah, that's right. She's so messed up about the way your marriage turned out. It's just making it so difficult for Charlene and I to get back together.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
What did he mean by that? Charlene, what have you told him about Fred and me?
Just about, you know, how you and Dad were always arguing, then kissing and making up, and then arguing again the next day. You never worked out what the real problem was. And I don't want me and Scott to end up that way. And when he asked if he could stay, I just knew it was too soon. It's like you and Dad all over again. That was it. You flipped.
Oh, love, I'm sorry. I didn't know. You never said anything.
I didn't know myself until I had a good hard think. Mum, I'm not blaming you, honestly. And neither Scott. He's just angry at me.
Just couldn't keep your big mouth shut, could you?
Scott, what on earth is going on?
Just making a sandwich, Green. Can you go back to bed, please?
But I thought you'd be staying next door tonight.
So did I, but boy, did I blow it.
Oh, well, calm down. Tell me what happened.
I just came on too strong, just when we were starting to get things back together. I asked Charlene if I could stay the night, and she said she needed more time.
Well, I can understand that.
So can I now. But at the time, I got all stirred up and just started to go right off at the deep end.
I see.
Yeah, it gets even worse. When Madge came in to try and sort things out, I started to abuse her too.
Oh, but Madge would understand. I mean, we all know what you're going through.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty rough on both of them. Do you think I should go around there and apologise?
Probably better to wait until the morning. We all need a good night's sleep. And you've got exams tomorrow, don't forget.
Yeah, you're right. I'll do it first thing. Don't think I'm going to get much sleep in the meantime. Anyway, night.
Night, darling.
Oh, no, look at that egg all over the... all ordinaries.
Well, it's your own fault. You shouldn't be reading at the table. I never allowed Malcolm to read at the table.
Good Lord, look at that. Platinum shares are already up 2 cents.
You're onto a good thing there, Harold. I might have a bit of flutter myself.
No, believe you me. This is more than just a flutter. These shares are rock solid. You could do a lot worse than invest on Platinum, I tell you that.
Good morning.
Hello, Sally.
Morning, Sally. You're in remarkably good spirits this morning.
Oh, no. Somebody's taken page 74.
That was me. Well, I got up earlier to have a flick through the paper. It was just an ad for a shoe sale. I can get it for you if you like.
No, it doesn't matter. Oh, well, if the shower's free, I may as well hop in and get one.
Anything I can do?
Oh, yes, dear. There's a couple of my small apple crumbles in the fridge, if you wouldn't mind getting them out for me.
Sure. I've got to talk to you.
Mum? Why don't you put those apple doodads in the back seat of the car? I'll drop them off at the coffee shop on the way through. Save you having to carry them.
Well, thank you, Desmond. It's nice to know one man in the house appreciates all my efforts. Be back in a minute to make your breakfast, Sally.
What is it?
Look, I know you didn't want to get involved in finding Dad, but I thought you should know. Henry and I have started the ball rolling. We've placed an ad in the paper.
You're kidding.
Oh, it's all right. That's what I tore out.
What's it say? Malcolm Clarke phone home?
Of course not. Relax. We used the Ramsay's phone number. Henry's got it all under control.
Oh, it's you. Charlene.
Actually, I came to see you to apologise. I was way out of line last night.
Yes, you were.
And it won't happen again.
Well, I hope not.
I didn't have any right to criticise your marriage, not when my own's in such a lousy shape.
Oh, Scott, it's difficult for all of us. You know, I don't think they should give out certificates. They should give out books of instructions. Would you like me to call Charlene?
No, I'll see you later. I've just got to go over some revision notes before the exam.
Well, you just put last night behind you. There are no hard feelings as far as I'm concerned. You just concentrate on doing well today.
I'll try. Thanks a lot.
Good luck.
See ya.
Bye. Henry! Henry, you better get a move on. You're going to be late for work.
Oh, things are pretty quiet. I've organised some flexi time.
Oh, you mean you're taking a sickie?
No, grass grows slower this time of year. I vacated it with Paul.
Well, it looks as though we're going to be home together. Paul said the waterhole won't be ready until next week. Would you like to help me with the grocery shopping?
Beauty.
What?
Yeah. No. Oh, Mum, I think I pulled a muscle in my leg. Yeah, I think I've been arrested.
Funny, I haven't seen you limping.
Well, no. It froze up on me this morning.
Oh, give me strength.
I'll get it. Ramsay, Robinson and Mitchell, can I help you? Yes, Mr. Clarke. Yes, that's correct. Well, thanks for calling. Yeah, look, I'm really sorry about that, but we're looking for another Malcolm Clarke. Thanks for taking the time to call. Yeah. Yeah, goodbye.
What's going on? Who's Malcolm Clarke?
No, I never heard of him.
Get your own.
Lenny, don't forget, if you answer the phone, Ramsay, Robinson and Mitchell, okay?
No way. Not till you tell me what's going on.
Charlene.
Oh, Henry.
All right. You must know, it's all part of the master plan.
A master plan?
Yep.
Which is?
Lips are sealed. Oh! I can't, it's a secret.
I can keep secrets.
All right. Sally and I are helping Des find his dad.
Why didn't you just say so in the first place?
Because he didn't want anyone to know, that's why. Where'd you learn that stuff anyway?
Self-defense class at school. I bet Des will want to let his dad know about Jamie.
Yeah, yes, he does. Pretty chirpy considering last night.
You heard, eh?
Scott was just here apologising to Mum.
Yeah, she said, if he's big enough to say sorry, well, who am I to hold a grudge? I'm going to go and see if I can walk to school with him. So, you can do the dishes.
Fair go after what you just did to my arm. I don't even reckon I could hold a plate.
Henry! I thought it was your leg that was sore.
I think it's spreading, Mum. You wouldn't leave a bloke in my condition to do the dishes, would you?
Oh, water will be good for your muscles. Yeah. Well, I'm going to go and try and catch Helen before she goes to work.
I'll come with you. I'm going to see if I can walk to school with Scott. Hey, Scott, wait.
Bye. Good luck.
Hi.
Hi.
Mind if I walk with you?
Sure, yeah, no problems.
My mum said you apologised to her. Thanks.
Yeah, well, I was pretty rude. It was the least I could do. Look, I'm sorry about last night.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't have tried to heavy you into letting me stay.
It wasn't that easy saying no. Look, we've still got a lot of things to talk about. Maybe if you come round after your exam.
Well, I can't. I've got more exams on Monday and I need every spare second between now and then to study.
Fair enough.
Look, maybe I could take some time off later today.
No, you don't. Your exams come first. We can talk as much as we want when you're finished. Hey, I'm not complaining. Come on, you don't want to be late again, do you?
You all right? You look a bit peaky.
Oh, I'm fine, just a bit tired.
Oh, I feel a bit the same way myself this morning. Where's Lucy?
Jim's taken her down to the school. There are a few things to sort out before she goes back next week.
How is she?
Full of beans. She can't wait to go back. I think she's missing all the girls. More so since Chrissy went home yesterday.
Oh, Chrissy's gone. Oh, thanks, Helen. That's a relief. Yeah. I was sure she'd somehow put her foot in it again with Scott and Charlene.
Yes, well, she learned her lesson the first time. But from what Scott's been telling me, he's been putting his foot in it.
Oh, he apologised for that.
I'm glad to hear it.
Look, what he said certainly opened up a can of worms. I've hardly slept a wink all night. He made me take a good hard look at a part of my life I tried to forget. My disastrous marriage.
Oh, Madge, you shouldn't let what Scott said upset you. I mean, he was speaking in anger.
Perhaps. But do you know what started their argument?
Well, he said that he came on too strong or something.
Exactly. Just what Fred used to do. And Charlene sees my marriage as the perfect example of what not to do.
Surely not.
Oh, I don't blame her. I mean, I've always blamed Fred for the breakup, but it takes two to tango.
Well, it doesn't matter much anymore whose fault it was. I mean, you have Harold now with a bright future in front of you.
Oh, I don't know. It's the future I'm worried about. I made a lousy wife once. Who's to say I won't do it again?
Hey, Sal, coast clear?
Sort of. Mrs. Clarke's in the kitchen.
Did they leave a tip? Riff-raff, I hope they get indigestion. Hello, Henry. Yoo-hoo. Henry.
Oh, sorry, Mrs. Clarke.
Will your mother be home this afternoon?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, good. I want to increase the pie order. What time do you think would be convenient for me to pop round?
What?
I can see I shall get no sense out of you whatsoever. I'll leave you two lovebirds together. But remember, Sally, customers come first. Oh, put this in the register, please.
Yes, Mrs. Clarke. Terrible.
I know.
Well, how's it going? Any calls?
Well, so far we've had 3 Malcolm Clarks. All duds. Actually, one of them wasn't even a Malcolm Clarke, just some con artist trying to rip off an inheritance.
You're joking.
No, I can pick him a mile off.
Well, who's minding the phone now?
Well, I'll be back home in 5 minutes, so if anyone's trying to call, I'll ring back. There's nothing like the prospect of easy money to keep people persistent.
Yeah, well, I just hope Dad reads the classifieds. Otherwise, all this is a waste of time.
Don't worry. He'll call. You can feel it in my bones.
Present indications are that the future of Glatanium mining just could not be brighter. Oh, that is splendid. Splendid. Ah, there is a lady, sweet and kind. Was never face so pleased my mind. Thomas Ford, Elizabethan poet. Jacobean. No, Elizabethan, I'm sure.
Harold, I want
Madge,
to talk
I've just
to you.
been reading this magazine and I had no idea that the world of big finance could be so exciting. Now, look, you take me, for instance. I'm just a small investor, right? But this is where our millionaires come from. No, not that I intend to be a millionaire, of course.
Harold, you're waffling.
Sorry.
I want to talk to you about our wedding.
I know what you're going to say, and I couldn't agree more.
You do?
But unfortunately, these things take time, Madge. Now, if I had my way, we'd be married tomorrow. No, this afternoon.
Harold!
But there is a wedding license to be arranged. There is the flowers to be arranged. There's 101 things to do.
Harold!
I would dearly love my son David to be here with us. You're going to marry me, Madge. You're going to make me the happiest man in the world. I'd just like to make it perfect.
Harold, I'm not sure that I can marry you.
You what?
I'm sorry, I don't think I can go through with it.
But we've already been re-engaged. Surely you've had enough time to make up your mind?
Harold, I'm doing this for your sake.
Please do not insult me. If you don't love me anymore, at least have the courage to say so.
Harold, don't be silly. Of course I love you. Just don't know if I'm capable of being a good wife, that's all.
That is downright silly. You've already been a good wife. You ought to be an old hand at it.
I'm not so sure. I mean, you're a widower. I'm a divorcee.
Well, I don't see what difference that makes.
I've already failed at one marriage. I don't want to fail again.
I hardly think that your marriage to Fred could be classified as your fault. The man was a philanderer of the highest degree. You should have given him his marching orders years ago.
It couldn't have been all his fault.
Well, of course it was. All right, well, let's compare Fred with me. Do I look like him? No. Do I drink like him?
Oh, nobody drinks like Fred.
Right. Do I run around with other women like him?
Well, I hope not.
Hey?
Oh, I'm sorry, of course you don't.
Right. In other words, there is absolutely no similarity between Fred and myself. Then I promise you that there will be no similarity between our marriages. I love you, Madge. I want to marry you. Please don't back out on me now.
Yeah, I mean, the difference between this year's exams and last year's was amazing. It was as if it was actually written for me.
I think the difference is with you, and I'm very proud of you. You worked very hard this year, and now it's paying off.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'll get that.
Oh, it's,
Oh.
You okay, Gwen?
Yes, it's just a headache that comes and goes.
Well, maybe you should go and see Beverly.
Don't be silly, I'm fine. Charlene, come in.
Hi.
Hi.
I won't stay long. I realise you've got to study and everything.
Oh, I'm sure Scott can spare 5 minutes for a chat. I'll go do something about the dinner.
See?
I just wondered how you went in the exam today.
Great, I think. In fact, it was so easy, I think I mucked it up somehow.
I bet you get an A. Well, that's all I wanted to know. I won't hold you up.
Listen, Charlene. About this weekend, I can spare a few hours off the study
Hey,
if you want to.
we agreed. Your exams come first. Go on, back to the books.
Slave driver.
I'm glad everything went well today. Bye.
Hey, Harold.
No, this... Oh!
Hey, your arm's out of plaster. How's it feel?
Oh, that's a little bit stiff, but that's to be expected, I suppose. Des. Do you understand women?
I don't think the bloke has been born who understands women,
No,
mate.
please, I'm being serious because Madge is having second thoughts about us getting married.
All women have second thoughts about getting married, and third and fourth and
Well,
fifth.
I would like you to be brutally honest. Is there anything wrong with me?
Like what?
Well, I don't want to put you on the spot, but circumstances have rather thrown us together a bit over the last few weeks, haven't they? I mean, we have shared the odd delicate moment together. So I feel that I can ask you.
Ask away.
Well, is there any reason why I wouldn't appeal to women?
Oh, I see. No.
Well, there you go. You see, I just do not understand Madge. Of course, she's given me reasons. She said she doesn't want another failed marriage, but heaven's sake, we've known each other for years. Surely that's enough time for her to make up her mind.
Maybe you should concentrate on really getting to know each other before you take the plunge.
You're not suggesting we should live together.
No, of course not. But when's the last time you spent a whole weekend with Madge? Just the two of you, without the kids, Ramsay Street or anything. Just the two of you.
Oh, never.
Then maybe it's not a bad idea. It'd give Madge the opportunity to appreciate what a terrific bloke you really are.
Well, yeah, I suppose we could do that. I mean, we would know that everything was above board, wouldn't we? But, well, people do talk, Des, and I have had enough malicious gossip to last me a lifetime.
What's more important, mate? A few wagging tongues or a future with Madge?
Well, yes, well, I'm going to have to give this some serious thought. Excuse me, Des. Go, Sally.
Hi. Hello.
G'day, Sal. Where's Mum?
Oh, she dropped in to see Madge Ramsay.
Oh.
What's for dinner?
Oh, I thought you were cooking.
It's your turn.
Oh. Well, the cupboard's bare. It'll have to be a pizza.
Fine by me.
So, how is the father hunt progressing?
Well, Henry took 5 calls today. One of them has to be Dad.
Don't get too excited. There must be hundreds of Malcolm Clarks out there.
You do want to see him again, don't you?
Yeah, I suppose... Yeah, I do. He's a good dad in a lot of ways. Except for that time he threw me in the water to teach me how to swim. I've been scared stiff of water ever since. That was his way of doing things. He was always having to go at Mum for mollycoddling me. I was pretty young when he shot through.
Maybe you should have gone with him.
No. Thought about it. But even then, I knew that Mum needed me more.
How do you think your mother would react to seeing him again?
Hey, don't get any ideas. Mum would never forgive us, even if she knew we were looking for him.
Yes, your meat pies are very successful. In fact, I'd like to order a dozen or so more for tomorrow.
Oh, Eileen, I don't know. I'm flat out trying to catch up with the housework. The place is a mess. I've got a mountain of ironing and a damn washing machine's gone on the block.
Hey, I think I found the problem, Mum. Can you give us a hand for a minute?
Oh, yes, all right. Oh, Eileen, could you do me a favour and keep an eye on the dinner for me?
Yes, of course, Steve.
Just hold it steady.
More salt. Oh, don't worry, I'll get it.
No, it'll be for me.
Hello? No, I'm sorry. I think you have the wrong number.
What are you doing?
What number are you calling? Yes, that is this number. Who did you wish to speak to? Oh, Henry Ramsay. Yes, of course. May I say who's calling, please? I see. Clarke. Malcolm?
Eileen, what's wrong?
I don't believe it. That was Malcolm.
Who?
My husband. My ex-husband. I don't understand. How do you know my husband? Why was he calling you?
Neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
All right, Henry. Start talking and you better make it good. Henry!
Yes, Mum?
Don't you yes, Mum me. I want a full explanation.
Right.
I demand to know why my husband was calling you.
It had something to do with that notice, didn't it? So you were just doing a favour for a friend, were you?
Yes. For Des.
For Desmond?
He wanted to find his father, so I pretended to be a solicitor and I put the ad in the paper. I'm sorry, he didn't want you to find out.
But Desmond has never had the slightest interest in his father. Why should he want to find him now?
I think to tell him about Jamie.
To tell him about Jamie?
Henry, back here.
Why would he want to tell his father about Jamie? As far as Desmond and I are concerned, Malcolm doesn't even exist. Well, did he tell you that was his reason, in so many words?
Well, no. Look, I was just trying to help out. I don't know anything about it, really.
I see. Thank you, Henry.
Eileen, I'm sorry. I know how upset you must be by all this.
Do you? I doubt it.
Well, maybe Des had a good reason.
We'll see about that.
Well, you've really done it this time, haven't you? I would say of all your harebrained schemes, this would have to be the worst.
It's a hell of a lot worse than you think it is, Mum. I've got to warn Des.
Hello? No, I'm sorry. They've both popped out for a while. Would you like me to get one of them to call you back? Oh, Henry, Eileen's just walked in. Would you like... Hello? Oh, Eileen, just the person I wanted to speak to. Now, I don't want any gossip, so I think you better get this straight from the horse's mouth. It's a rather delicate matter.
Where's Desmond?
Rather than have any problems or misunderstanding, before our marriage, I
Where
thought...
is Desmond?
He's out with Sally. They've gone to the pizza place. Why? Is there something wrong?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, I tell you, this does feel better. I feel like a new person. Eileen, there is obviously something wrong. Now, what is it?
My so-called son.
Ah.
He has completely and absolutely jeopardized a lifetime of trust and confidence.
Oh, well, I'm sure that when he gets home, you'll both be able to sort something out. I'll be at Madge's.
Sorry, we're closed.
Yeah, why isn't the door locked then?
Pete, how are you, mate?
Long time no see.
Oh, since school, yeah.
Oh, don't mention that word.
Oh, come on, you did all right. How's your bank telling going?
It's okay. They seem to think I'm pretty hot.
Oh, good. So why are you back in Erinsborough? I thought you'd left this place for good.
Some things you can't escape from.
Come on, mate.
Cheating, mate.
Oh, look.
Very funny.
Well, it's the oldest trick in the book, and you fell for it. Well, it's good to get my own back on you, after all those practical jokes you played on me at school.
Yeah, but you just wait. I've learned a few tricks while I've been away.
Not if that's any indication. So you didn't answer my question. Why are you back in town?
I've been transferred to the Erinsborough branch. I start on Monday.
Not the Pacific Bank?
Yeah, why?
Boy, you're in for a surprise.
Why?
Oh, haven't you heard about the bank manager there? He has teller's blood for breakfast.
Oh, what? Just my rotten luck. You sure?
Yeah, well, I mean, why do you think the job came up? I mean, no offence, mate, but they just about had to scour the countryside to keep the numbers up. I mean, no one could stick at it for more than a month or two.
Roll on Monday.
So, are you doing anything tonight? All right, well, hang on a minute and I'll just clean up here and then I'll shout you out to dinner to salute those who are about to die.
Why not? Got nothing else to lose.
Honestly, I could throttle that boy upsetting Eileen like that. Henry!
Oh.
If you use up all that hot water, I'll skin you alive. Oh, it's typical, you know. He's going to stay in there until things have calmed down.
Well, then he's going to be in there for quite some time now. Will you please stop buzzing around and let me have my say, please?
Right, Harold, but it isn't going to solve anything.
I don't want to talk about Eileen. I don't want to talk about Henry. I want to talk about us.
Oh, Harold.
I would say that our relationship needs a little nurturing, don't you? So would you please take a break from the family and put us into perspective?
Oh, Harold, I'm sorry, I can't go out to dinner. Henry's put me in an appalling situation with Eileen. I've got to find ways of placating her, and fast. You know what she's like, she'll make our lives unbearable. And then there's Charlene and all her problems.
Charlene?
Oh, yes, and I haven't finished with Henry yet. Henry! If you don't come out of that bathroom, I'm going to come in and drag you out. Harold, I'm sorry. I can't go out to dinner with you tonight.
I didn't come over to ask you to go out to dinner. I want you to go away with me for the weekend. Oh.
Oh, mate, mate, you're home. There's enough pizza here to feed the entire street. Harold, come and get it, mate.
He's gone out, Desmond.
Oh, well, Sally's really hungry. She can eat his share.
Oh. I've just come from the Ramsays.
Yeah, Sally was saying. You gonna eat your pizza here?
I don't want anything, thank you.
You all right, mate?
No, I'm not all right. You know that my unfortunate marriage to your father is a chapter of my life I'd prefer to keep closed. Well, what have you got to say for yourself?
About what?
Oh, don't try and wriggle out of it, Desmond. Henry's confessed everything. Not content with bandying my private affairs around the community, you've given me the most awful shock. Have you any idea how I felt when I heard that man's voice on the telephone?
Mum, can't you forgive me?
No, I'm sorry, I will not forgive you. You have brought it all back, the shame and the misery. Oh, I know you told Henry some cock and bull story about wanting your father to know about Jamie. I want the real truth, Desmond.
Mrs. Clarke, perhaps
Please be quiet. This is none of your business.
I'm afraid it is. It's all my fault. I should never have got Des involved. But you see, Malcolm Clarke is my father too. I should never have involved you both. I never wanted to cause any trouble, but finding my father's been the most important thing in my life.
Yes, and you obviously didn't care who you hurt in the process.
Mum, we didn't want you to find out about any of this.
But I did find out, Desmond. Not only have I been forced to relive the horror of his leaving me, I now find out he had an affair. He was unfaithful. How could you do this to me, Desmond? If there was one thing in this life I thought I could rely on, it was your loyalty.
You still can, Mum.
Then how could you let yourself go along with this deception?
Because Sally's my half-sister. I owe her some loyalty as well. If you hadn't have found out about it, no harm would have been done.
I see. And if you find your father, what then?
Well, I want to see him again. Whether it's more than once, I don't know.
Well, there's obviously no room in your life for me. So be it.
Mum, can't you
Call me a
understand?
taxi, please? I'll pack.
No, I'll go. This is all my fault. I should never have come here.
No, you shouldn't. But since you obviously mean more to Desmond than I did, you must stay. That will leave you both free to find your father and play happy families.
Mum, won't you listen?
No, I don't want to listen to you, Desmond. I don't want to listen to you. I don't want to talk to you. In fact, I'm not sure I even want to see you again.
Des, I'm sorry.
Madge, you'd feel better about the marriage if you got to know me better. Look, we need some time alone together. We need time to reflect. Away from the problems and the gossip of Ramsay Street.
Gossip? Oh, Nell Mangle'd have a field day.
Nonsense. There'd be nothing indecent about it. We'd have our own separate rooms.
Well, how do we prove that? Bring back photographs? Oh, Harold, you know what some people are like. They just want to think the worst. A nice quiet weekend and be an orgy as far as the rest of the street.
Madge, Harold! You propositioning my mother? No, I am not. I'm simply asking her to come away and have a nice quiet weekend with me.
You reckon that's our proposition?
Yes, I do. I've already explained to her that the whole thing will be totally innocent. What we do need is time together alone so we can have a long chat without interruptions. You
expect me to believe that, Harold? Let alone the rest of Ramsay's? Yes, I do.
Harold, regardless of what the rest of the street might or might not think, I'm not going.
Oh, but Madge...
Harold, please, I've made up my mind. I've got far too much housework to do, and what's Henry going to get up to if I'm not here to keep my eye on him? He's already caused havoc in the Clarke household. Henry, just finish setting the table, would you?
For once, just once, I wish you would keep your mouth shut.
We threw those books out the window.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Do you remember the time you, Scott, and I got over the wall at the swimming pool in the middle of the night?
We nearly got caught, yeah. It's a shame you missed Scott and Charlene's wedding, you know?
Oh, yeah. I was off on a bank training course. What about you and Plain Jane? You still seeing her?
Actually, she's overseas at the moment. Well, I'll just have a shower and get changed. Oh, Pete, this is Mrs. Mangle, my landlady.
G'day.
How do you do, Peter?
Peter's an old friend of mine from school. We're going to have dinner tonight and catch up on a few old times.
I wish you told me earlier. I peeled all the vegetables.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, well, they'll do for tomorrow.
Bouncer. Here, boy. My dog.
Your dog, Harry?
Yes, well, Bouncer, get away. There's a good dog. Go on, get away. Mike, send him back home. I'll put the hose on him.
Go on, Bouncer, go on. Go home.
How many times have I told you? Keep that dog on a chain.
But he doesn't like it, Mrs. Mangle. It's all right, he'll calm down once I move back to the Clarkes.
Be it on your own head, then. But if that dog gets run over again, I shall hold you entirely responsible.
Phew, I heard old Mangle's a bit of a dragon.
She's not too bad. She just misses Jane a bit, that's all.
Yeah, I bet you do too.
Have you called my taxi?
Not yet, Mum. I thought we might be able to
Doesn't
thrash
matter,
this
I'll
out.
walk.
I'm
I'll
sorry.
come back tomorrow
At least
for
can't
my
I give you a lift
stuff. Thank you
home?
very much.
Mrs. Clarke, I wanted...
Excuse me.
Don't worry, mate. It's not your fault.
No, it's mine. Oh, I shouldn't have got anyone else involved. I should have organised everything myself. It wasn't fair.
Is she, very upset? Looks like we've blown it good and proper this time, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
Your dad. He's not going to call now, even if we put 1 million ads in the paper.
I hadn't thought of that.
Look, what's the next step? Do you want to get...
Do you two think you can go and discuss this somewhere else? You can plot all you like, but don't expect me to help. I'm more concerned about the damage we've done to Mum.
Sorry, mate.
But you said you wanted to find it.
Well, I've changed my mind. Right now, I don't give a damn if I ever see him again.
Oh, it's true. My own son.
Oh, there, Eileen. Come along. Come and sit down and tell me all about it.
After all I've done for him, how could he stab me in the back?
Oh, there.
Well, we shouldn't be too late if we go to... Mrs. Clarke, what's wrong?
Oh, Michael, it's Desmond. He's done the most dreadful thing.
Oh, there, my dear. Here, use this. You two, you run along. I'll look after Eileen.
Yeah, sure. Is there anything I can get you? I could go and get Des, maybe.
No, thank you. I never want to set eyes on him again.
Now, Eileen, come along. Calm down.
That's one upset lady.
Yeah, I think she's been fighting with Des again. Blow over, it always does.
Who's Des, anyway?
Oh, that's Mrs. Clarke's son. And he's your new boss, actually. Oh, I warned you he was a bit of an ogre, didn't I? I mean, if you can upset his own mother like that, imagine what he can do to his staff. I don't envy you, mate. Don't envy you at all.
I suppose you think I'm overreacting. Came as a bit of a shock to me.
I don't think you're overreacting at all. Such a wealth of unpleasant news. Of course it would affect you deeply.
Whatever else Malcolm was, I always thought he was faithful. Stupid of me, I suppose, men being what they are.
Well, you have all my sympathy, Eileen. As you know, I went through a similar trauma myself not too long ago. I don't think men were made to be honest.
No, not even Desmond. I mean, I suppose I can understand him wanting to see his father. Even though I wouldn't approve, but I mean, he could have come to me, told me about it. No, he had to plot behind my back with that byblow of his father's. After all the years of love and care. I mean, Desmond was my whole life now. How could he do it to me? How could he do it to me?
Sorry about losing my temper.
That's all right. I don't blame you. Do you want any more of this?
No.
Well, I think I'll go to bed.
Okay.
I'll see you in the morning.
Yep.
Oh. Is Eileen still upset?
She's gone.
Oh, dear. Madge told me about your little deception. I'm not surprised your mother reacted so badly.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Chin up, Des. She'll be okay once she gets over the shock, eh?
Yeah. Look, there's some pizza there if you're hungry.
Ah, I know. I think I'll settle for a nice cheese sandwich, eh? Oh, that was a good suggestion of yours, Des.
What suggestion?
That Madge and I should spend some time together. Unfortunately, she wouldn't hear about it. She shared my initial concern about people gossiping.
Like I said before, mate, saving your relationship's worth more than a few tongues wagging.
Oh, I intend to persuade her. Don't you worry about that. It's business about her not being a good wife. Weekend with me, away from Ramsay Street. That's what she needs to ease her mind. Mind you, though, Madge is rather a difficult person to persuade once she's made up her mind about something.
It's the trouble with women. Stubborn and unreasonable, a lot of them. Well, don't you put up with it. You tell her that she's going away with you. Don't take no for an answer. Sweep her off her feet.
Oh, dear. Imagine I have had her ups and downs. I wouldn't like to antagonise her by getting too pushy.
No, mate. You haven't been pushy enough. Now, what are you, mate? A man or a mouse?
Oh. You know what? You are right. I won't take no for an answer. See?
Sorry, Harold, you're out of luck. Mum's down at the milk bar.
So much the better.
What's all this?
I am taking my fiancée away for a short holiday.
Oh, right.
And if anyone tries to stop me, it'll be the worse for them.
Harold, go for it. Go for it.
I intend to. Get me a suitcase.
Yeah.
Come on.
Chamomile tea, Eileen. It'll do us good. Calm the nerves. Oh, I sometimes feel it would have been better if the good Lord had invented Eve first and forgotten all about Adam.
It's the hair.
I beg your pardon?
The hair. Men have so much body hair. Like apes, they're closer to the animal kingdom than we are. I suppose it's not their fault. They can't help it.
I suppose you could be right, dear.
Yes. Well, I'll never trust another man again. See what came of my relying on Desmond? No. No man is trustworthy.
On the whole, I agree with you, of course, but perhaps there is the odd trustworthy man.
Show me one.
Well, Mr. Bishop. He's a true gentleman.
Well, there was a time when you and I, Nell, had our doubts about that. I, for one, still have.
What on earth's going on?
We are going on a holiday.
Harold,
the
I
place
told
is
you
on a
before,
fine.
I
Henry
can't
can look
go.
after the house while you're gone.
No worries.
Have you got your handbag? Good.
Yes, but
Fine.
Have a nice time.
Harold, I told you before, I cannot just walk
For
out
once
like
in
that.
your life, Madge Ramsay, you're going to do exactly as you're told. Henry, take that. Yes.
Harold.
Right, come here.
Harold, your arm!
Ah!
Now we swap. Harold.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mr. Mills! Oh, if you drop me, I'm going to throttle you. Harold!